most important things I will say with building friendships is maybe another way that I've really been like able to connect with people. The more you can really build a connection. And I feel like that's truly the best way to make friends. So much time before I go to dinner with the girls, and I realize I literally don't every time. Today and like the next couple days, this vlog is just gonna be all about how to make friends, how to keep friends, how to build friendships as an adult. I feel like it's so hard, and I've never actually done a video like this, but if this is your like first video of mine, or like you're new here, go and check out my other video that I did first that's all about how to be okay and happy alone, because I think that you need to be okay being alone before you like build friendships. But yeah, we're going to dinner tonight. The girls I'm going with, wow, it is so bright. The girls I'm going with, I met one of the girls in the gym. Literally walked up to her. She's like pretty young like me, and there aren't like a ton of younger girls at the gym, so I was like, okay, let me just like go and connect with her. And then after I met her, I got a message from someone in my town, and she was like, hey, I met this girl, and like I think you'll love her, like I think you'll get along really well. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Literally never met her or anything, and the person who said it, I didn't even know them that well, and I DM'd the girl they said they thought I would get along with, and I was like, hey, we should meet up. And she was like, oh, I don't know, like, well, she didn't say I don't know, she was just like, I'm kind of busy or whatever. And then she, like, we had plans, and then I think she came, but it just like took a while for her to like come over. And then when she did, we've literally been like, I don't know, just like attached at the hip. You guys know Taylor, that's literally her. Like literally I met her through asking her to hang out over a DM. And then the other girl, I met her through the girl that I worked out with. So yeah, I just want to pretty much share in this video how to make friends, because I think it's so hard to figure out how to do it as an adult. It can be like cringy and like weird, but the first three like most important things I will say with building friendships is, one, you have to do new things, because if you don't do new things, like you literally can't meet people. And if you're not doing new things, then you need to do the things that you do consistently, because you have to like get out and like be out and about to actually make friends. The second thing that I will say that you have to do to make friends is be bold and just be okay with rejection. So like by being bold, you know, reach out to someone that you don't know, text someone that you maybe haven't talked to in a while, ask them to hang out. You know, you're just gonna have to be bold and be okay if someone either doesn't want to hang or doesn't vibe with you, or just, I don't know, you just don't like think that that's your person. You have to be okay with that. And then the third thing I'll say to like making friends but also keeping them is you have to be intentional. And I think to be intentional, like you just really have to try to cultivate that friendship. Like so many people ask me all the time, like, how do you like stay friends with your internet friends, or like how do you stay friends with like people you aren't super close with? And really I'm just super intentional about making sure that I make time for them, like literally no matter what. So if I am like haven't talked to them in a while, I'll shoot them a text, or I'll do like a little schedule of FaceTime, even if it's like 3 weeks in advance because they're so busy. Or I'll send them like a little I'm thinking of you gift, or a little, and by gift I mean like a Starbucks gift card or something, like nothing crazy. Or I'll send a like little voice note that's like I'm thinking of you, just something to stay connected. Or I'll like swipe up on stories. I think that's a good way to stay connected. I actually go through all of the people that I follow. I go through their stories once a month and make sure that I like send every single person a message, because I just want to like connect with every person that I follow, and that goes for like people from college that I follow, or like friends or whatever that I've been friends with for a while. And yeah, I'd say those are the top 3 things. So I think that if you don't do those things, it'll be really hard to not only make friends but also keep them. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be a really good night, but I'm pretty sure that I'm also not gonna be on time. So yeah, I will see you guys when I get there. Good morning. We're getting ready, or I'm getting ready to go work out. I want to show you another way that I've really been like able to connect with people and like make friends, and that has really just been through like working out at the gym. One of the girls I hung out with last night, the girl with the blonde hair, she was someone I actually met at the gym, and I just didn't really, I don't know, I didn't really expect to like have the gym be a place where I would connect with people and like really meet new friends, but it actually has been. I've also met a couple of other girls there that I don't necessarily hang out with, but if I wanted to, I could definitely like put a lot of time and effort into that and like hang out with them. I think sometimes I just really like to make sure that before I like start building a relationship, that the person I'm building a relationship with is someone that I like would want to be friends with. And that's hard to see sometimes just in a gym atmosphere. So you know, it takes a while to really understand that, but yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I make friends at the gym. I'm going to go work out today. I didn't go in the last 2 days because I think I'm getting lactose intolerant. Like literally I had ice cream like 2 nights in a row, and then I woke up in the morning with the absolute worst cramps and pain, and like, so like last night when we went to dinner, there was ice cream on the bread pudding, and I was like, I cannot eat this, and the other girls ate it, but I like really wanted to, and I woke up this morning feeling so good. So I think that that's it, which is kind of sad because I love drinking a full glass of milk. Like I know you guys think that I'm wild for that, but I just really enjoy it. So I'm gonna have to just like keep my like lactose intake down. I did have cheese yesterday, which I assume has lactose in it, but it was like a very, very small amount. So I think if I keep things to like a very small amount, it'll be okay. But I did buy some silk milk, and I think that that will like make things better. But anyway, it's so wild how your body changes. But let's get to the gym, and I'll show you guys how to make friends at the gym. Downtown to one of my favorite coffee shops. I go to this coffee shop a lot because I feel like the more you go to the same places, the more you can really build like connection, friendship, and community and stuff. And so I just really like to go to that one for that reason. Wow, my hair is like not shaping the way that I want it to. So yeah, I'm gonna go there, and I will kind of show you guys like what I do when I'm there, how I like build connection, and then I'll kind of like talk through like the gym and like how that went, and like yeah, so let's head over to the coffee shop. Life is a winding road. It's like a Your client. Yeah. What flavors are these? These are not funky. They're chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. But they're like birthday cake or lemon strawberry. I think I might get those today. Honestly, you can go. Okay. No, I'm not. I think I will. Is this the smallest one that you guys have? Yeah, we have a 6-pack of 12. Probably 6. Yeah. 7 12 is a good one. Yeah. 12 is a lot.
We get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if
over to this little area that is kind of like an open area for people to come and hang out. They have like a fire pit. It's so nice. It's right next to the coffee shop. I got a iced chai with oat milk in it, and like it's really good. I also got these macaroons from a place called Mad Max. I didn't even know that they had macaroons here in this town, but I guess like a new business just opened. Let's see if I can get this open. This is like so tough trying to get this open. There we go. A new business just opened and they make macaroons. So these are the different flavors. I got vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, just like pretty basic. And then I also got a little biscuit with some jam and a knife, obviously. Coming out and like eating and just like doing things by myself. If you guys haven't seen my recent vlog that I put up that's all about like doing stuff by yourself and like learning to love yourself and like romanticizing your life, you should definitely check that out. I will link it below. I feel like it's a good like part 1 kind of to this video, because I don't think you can really make friends without being a friend to yourself and like loving yourself. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, I love like doing things by myself, and I feel like that's truly the best way to make friends. I don't think you can really make friends that easily without doing stuff on your own, because here comes the trash guy. Because I feel like it's really intimidating for people to like come up to someone and like just, you know, talk to someone when they're with like a group of people. And also I feel like if you were with a friend, like example in the coffee shop when I was like talking to those girls, like literally all 3 of them, they work there all the time. I think one of the girls was new, but the other 2 I see like pretty frequently. So like because I see them often, it wouldn't be odd if I were like, oh my god, like what's your number, like let's go get lunch. But it's because, one, I do a lot of the same things over and over, and so you like really get to connect with like people who work different places or who like work out at the same place. And also I like really have to make a point to communicate with people. Like I feel like you can't like do, I don't know, like make connections and stuff without communicating with people. So that's something that I always make a priority to do, and just like open up. Hopefully you guys can hear me over this wind. I'm gonna check the audio just to see if you guys can like hear it. It's kind of died down a tiny bit, but I feel like you have to really be open to talking to people. And I know that sounds like so weird, because it's like, why wouldn't you want to talk to people? But it can be really uncomfortable talking to people you don't know, but that's the only way to like connect with people. So like those girls, they were like kind of laughing because they were saying that they make it a game to like get people's drinks fast. So I was like, oh my god, like you're so fast like getting my drink. They're like, yeah, we kind of make it like a game. And then I was like, we were just kind of like laughing about that. And then there's so many like buses and cars around here, I'm so sorry. But they kind of like were laughing about that. And then after that, they were saying how, I was like, oh, are you guys like morning people? And like one girl was like, oh no. Another girl's like, well, I've kind of become a morning person working here. So like that's a good segue into like more conversation, like being like, oh, like we should like go grab breakfast sometime, or you know, something like that. But like I've been coming to the same coffee shop for so long, and like I've been talking to them for so long, so it doesn't feel like weird, and it wouldn't feel weird if I like wanted to hang out with him either. So like doing things kind of in like a pattern, like I don't come here every day, like I come here maybe every few weeks, but like making a point to go to a lot of the same places, whether it's your gym or like going to the same coffee shop or going to the same like Whole Foods, doing things like that where you're gonna kind of see the same people really helps, because repetition builds community and like connecting with people. So yeah, and then also at the gym, like, so I went to the gym, you guys saw I worked out, whatever, but in my gym, which is a CrossFit gym, they do partner workouts, and I know they do that at like F45, I think, so you can like work out with someone else, which is great because it's a great way to connect with people. So like CrossFit workouts, F45 workouts, they do like a lot of partner stuff sometimes. And then if you're not doing like, because we do partner stuff with when we lift like heavy weights, you could see like we were doing squatting and like deadlifts, and like we partner up with people for that. But then also like when I was on the bikes and stuff, like there's 3 people next to you on the bike, so you kind of like get to talk to people that way. And then after like I was on the bikes later, once the workout was finished, we all kind of gathered in a circle and we all like talked there too, and we talked for a while. Like someone was like asking how the rentals are going, and then I was like kind of talking to people about like their kids, and like we were talking about vacations and stuff we have upcoming. And you know, like I do dinners with them sometimes. We've had like get-togethers, like pool parties at someone's house, and like I've met some really good friends through the gym. So I really encourage you guys, like step out to do new things, talk to people. Like, you know, it does feel uncomfortable, right? Like at the beginning, like it really does. And I think it's because you're not part of the community, or like people don't know who you are, but you can't become part of a community until you like actually do stuff. I have so many people in my life who will like ask like, oh my God, how do you have so many friends? Like, how do you know so many people? And I'm like, I'm constantly like doing stuff like all the time. Like tomorrow night, and I make a point to do it because I really want to keep building like new connections. Last night actually, one of the girls at the table was saying that she is actually going to go to dinner with this girl, and she just like DM'd her and was like, hey, let's go get dinner. And I love that. Like I feel like we don't do that enough, but the more you do that, the more you can like make new friends. And she's like, the dinner I'm really excited for it. The girl seems really nice. The girl lived in Chicago and she like moved back to the area, and now that she lives in the area, she's like trying to build connections, and so she just like followed like some random people. But even if you like she followed like friends, she followed not a random person, that's like a stretch, but like they had like mutual friends and they've like never met in person or anything. I also have another friend who has like some connections through like a graduate like class, and it's like all been online because she takes like online classes, and they like set up a meetup in Chicago, and they like all went, they'd never met in person either. So you know, if you're like doing virtual classes or something like that, or maybe you're not doing a virtual class and you want to be a part of a class, like classes and like things in group settings are great ways to meet people. But also do things by yourself too, and don't feel like you have to like have another friend to do something with, because I truly feel like you make the most friends when you do stuff alone. Like I used to struggle so much making friends, and the minute I started doing stuff by myself, like I don't know, thrived after that. So I'm gonna finish eating this. It looks really good. I got the jam on here on both biscuits, and I cannot wait to dive in. I've been literally just like salivating over it while I'm like chatting. But I'm gonna like eat this, and then we can head back to the house.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
Back to the 3 things that I think are most important to making friends. 1, you have to do things, okay? I know it seems weird, I know it seems cringy, especially to do alone. Do things preferably alone. If you can't do it alone, then don't go with like too many friends. Cause like, I mean, imagine if you were like by yourself and like you wanted to like go up and tell a girl like she's pretty, or like meet her or whatever, you'd feel a little intimidated probably if she was with like a massive group. 2, you have to be bold. And I know it can be scary to try to make plans with someone new, or to try to do something with someone new, but you have to be bold. And just like reach out to someone in a DM. If you see someone, be like, oh my God, you're so pretty, or comment on what they're wearing, or ask them about, I don't know, just something that has to do with like what you're doing. Like if you're doing a workout, like compliments go a long way, but if you don't want to like give a work compliment, like, oh my god, you did great on that workout or whatever, you could be like, hey, can you show me how to do X, Y, and Z workout? And just like something that's very genuine, like something you, like example, when I was in Custom Cup, I asked like, are they morning people? Because I truly want to know like how people can be morning people, because I am absolutely not. So yeah, so be bold and be okay with rejection, with like that all comes together. And then you know, sometimes people, if you reach out to them and you like want to hang out, sometimes people will be like, sorry, I can't, they might be busy, you just might not vibe, and like that's okay. You don't have to vibe with everyone. Like think about all the people that maybe went to your high school, middle school, like there are some people that there's nothing wrong with them, you just didn't vibe with them, like, and that's okay. And then the third thing is be intentional. I think that that's the best way to not only make friends but also keep friends. So like last night I went to dinner with like my girls, and the one girl I met at the gym, the one girl I met randomly via DM, and then another girl that I met through the girl at the gym. I met them all last summer. It was like last July, but since then we like pretty much make a point to like hang out with each other pretty frequently. And I know it seems like life can just get away from you and you can be like so busy, but if you want to maintain friends or make friends, you have to be intentional. Like one of my friends, you guys have probably seen Bailey in the vlogs. She lives in Canada, and so like I don't see her very often. The last time I think I saw her was like last November, I think it was. And so we try to like frequently text, and like we try to FaceTime. So we did a FaceTime like 2 days ago. It was only for 30 minutes. I think sometimes it's easy to think in our head that we're gonna like end up FaceTiming someone for like literally forever, or like we're gonna be, I don't know, we just don't have time. But I kind of like knew in my head I wanted to be like around an hour, and it ended up being 30 minutes, and like then Brady and I hung out afterwards. So definitely be intentional, and that's also with your relationships. If you guys want like tips on how to like sustain a relationship, let me know, because I also have a ton of those tips as well. Like last night, last night I went and hung out with the girls, but tonight I'm gonna hang out with Brady, and then all weekend Brady and I are gonna like do some stuff, and then I'm gonna hang out with my friend Taylor on Sunday. We're gonna go see a show at the Muni. It's like an outdoor theater thing here in town. But if you don't have money, you can do like a free picnic. Like everyone can bring something from home. You can like bring some water in a cute little pitcher, and like just do things that don't cost money. Like everything doesn't have to cost money. I feel like I always thought that to like make friends, you had to have like a ton of money to go do like dinners and stuff, and you do not have to do that. Like your friends will totally understand wherever you're at. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Go and watch the video on how to romanticize your life in a small town. If you live in a small town, you struggle with that, or just romanticizing your life in general. Also watch the video where I talked about how to like do things alone and like how to love yourself more, because I feel like that's kind of like a part 1 to this. And then let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a video about how to maintain your relationship with the person that you're dating, engaged to, or married to, because I've been with my husband for a total of 10 years. We dated for 5, we're engaged for a year, so a total of 6 years together before we got married. Then we've been together, like married, 4 years this month. So total of 10, and we literally got together at 19, and it's like kind of wild to think about how long it's been. But comment below if you guys want to see that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys.